Hey everybody, Mr. Grayson here. I just wanted to follow up on a few things I was talking about in class this past week with just the tremendous amount of successful instructors, legacy members, CIT that we have in our facility. These teenagers and these adults who are helping run these classes with me and with our staff, just last year, 4 world titles, over 20 top 10 finishes, 30 district championships, and 130 state titles. It's an obnoxious number. That's all from one school. An obnoxious number. I was giving this talk the other day while Mr. Joey Hammond was teaching class with me, and I turned around and asked him, so how many state championships did you pull down last year? He said 8, every possible one. We're just surrounded by so much success. You want your kid to be a winner, surrounded by winners. That's really the whole point. That's what this is all about, is building our staff up with tremendous athletes who understand that giving 100%, giving everything that you have is what it's all about. And then these teenagers turn around and choose to help us on the floor and help us in class. It's amazing. My brother got caught up in the system of New Orleans, high school dropout, and now he's turned his life around. One of the top salesmen out in LA for cosmetic, works at Blue Mercury. Shout out. What's up, Paulo? But there was a time there we got caught up in the streets of New Orleans, and so many people forget we're 30 minutes away from one of the most dangerous cities in the country, and that's what these teenagers really could be doing. But instead, they're out here inspiring the youth, teaching these kids about martial arts. And not only are they talking the talk, they're walking the walk. And I just wanted to shout out 2 very special ones who had amazing successes this week. Shout out to Mr. Peyton Fury. One of our instructors, staff members, helps us run some of our black belt classes. He just got flown out to go teach private training because he's that much of an expert in the field of XMA and creative bow staff. Awesome job. Couldn't be more proud of that tremendous victory. When I was his age, I was traveling and teaching, and to watch him do what his role models, me, Jackson Rudolph, and all the other like-minded people, Trace Magellan, all the like-minded people that have been his mentors, and him turn around and emulate that and then get the chance to go out and inspire people on that level, that's something that 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds, and 17-year-olds don't get the chance to do. And the other one is Mikey Emerson. Mr. Mikey Emerson right now, who runs a ton of our classes with us, 18 years old, is going down to South America for the 2nd time to represent Team USA and fight for our country down in South America. Sparring, kicking people in the face, for points, and representing a team of whittled down to the top, most tremendous level athletes. These guys are the pinnacle, and one of them is from our school and runs our classes with us every week. That's who your kids are training under. When people limit these guys to just teenagers or just adults, they're missing the vision. I could run the whole school by myself, but I would never want that, because it changed my life. When I was 15, Rick Weems gave me the chance to help inspire people. Rick Weems always had a huge staff, 10, 20 instructors. My life wasn't taught by just one person. It was taught by 20 of mentors, and I got to pick and choose from every single one all these levels of motivation and inspiration that I got, which is where my admiration and adoration came from. I loved and worshiped these guys because they changed my life, because I was getting bullied and I was getting picked on, and that's where I chose to get my self-worth and my self-value. That's why we have so many teenagers, because a little 5-year-old girl looks at me and there's nothing for her to connect with, but then Bree Perkins walks out and all of a sudden she looks just like me. One day I could be like that. So I just wanted to give a huge shout out to our staff and just say I love you guys. I love all of our legacy, all of our CIT, but this video was just inspired by 2 of our teenagers who had recent momentous success. And I wanted to just point the spotlight on all of our teenagers and say I love you guys. I love what y'all are doing. Y'all are so amazing. It takes one to know one. When I was your age, I was doing the exact same thing. So shout out to Mr. Fury. Congratulations on your recent success as an instructor. Very proud of you, man. And shout out to Mr. Mikey Emerson, going down to South America, representing Team USA and representing Live Confident. And then in a few weeks, we'll be fighting for Team USA on ESPN. So proud of you, man. That's what makes Live Confident the top, bro, is kids like you, teenagers like you, guys like you who go out there and put your talent on the forefront. and show everybody that it's not just something that you teach, it's something you do, it's something you live, it's something you breathe. That's what's inspiring. Great job. Keep up the good work. Live confident.